talk about an unpleasant experience you had. In my home, mother is queen. If she asks any of us to escort her anywhere, we just go. Asking any questions would bring a week of silent treatment, and that none of us was prepared to face. So when Ma asked me to take her to the Durian market, I nodded and went to get the car out of the garage. 10 minutes later, when she got into the car, she was wearing a big smile. In seconds we were on our way. I could smell the market 100 meters off and let my mother alight right in the middle of it and went in search of a parking lot. Of course I could not find one and had to park half a kilometer away. I parked and ran, all the way. When I arrived, I could not find Ma and jostled my way through the crowd until I did. There she was discussing the merits of a plum bundle of thorns in her hands with the large owner. One look at the owner and I took an instant dislike to him. He was everything a man should not be: unwashed, unshaven, loud, aggressive and looking as mean as hell. Just as I arrived, Ma referred to me if we should buy the fruit at the price quoted by the proprietor. I shook my head as I had seen a more reasonably priced fruit a few stalls away. On my way there, my mother thanked the man, politely, and we started to walk away. Suddenly the man turned on me with a snarl. There followed a string of abuse accusing me of a long list of injustices, including that of spoiling his rice bowl. I did not respond and nor did Ma. I just placed my arms around her shoulders and led her away. As I was walking away, the above-mentioned plum specimens of the king of fruits struck me squarely on the shoulders. I turned round and saw the man making a dirty sign. I didn't care about the sign, but I was not going to let him get away with assault. Immediately I changed direction and headed for a public telephone nearby. The man saw me heading for the phone and followed me and continued to hurl abuses. By this time other stall holders joined in and started shouting abuses and threats too. I was not going to be cowed and started dialing. Then the tone of the stall holders changed. The man who started it all stood there scowling. A few of the others became more reconciliatory and even began chiding their fellow. I was not to be deterred and completed the call to the police. Immediately all the stall holders distanced themselves from the aggressive one. The guardians of the law arrived promptly and began asking questions and taking down particulars. The aggressive one made my task easier. He started hurling abuses at me and even started shouting at the officers. They were not going to take any of that and handcuffed him. The last I saw of him, he was still yelling at me from the police car. We are now waiting for the case to come to court.